Once upon a time, in a quiet mountain village surrounded by misty hills, there lived a young man named Kaio. Kaio carried a weight that no one could see. It wasn't physical, but it pressed on him every single day. He clung to the past, memories of people who had left, mistakes he couldn't undo, regrets that replayed in his mind like an endless echo. No matter how much time passed, he refused to let go. And the more he held on, the more he suffered. One day, tired of feeling trapped in his own thoughts, Kaio decided to seek wisdom from Master Ruji, a Zen monk who lived in solitude atop the highest peak. The journey was long, and the path was steep, but Kaio pressed on. When he finally reached the summit, he found Master Ruji sitting beside a tranquil pond. The water was still, untouched by the wind. Kaio knelt before him and spoke with a heavy heart. "Master, I cannot move forward. The more I try, the more the past pulls me back. I carry so much pain, so much regret. Please, tell me, how do I let go?" Master Ruji looked at him with kind eyes. He didn't speak right away. Instead, he pointed to a large stone nearby. "Pick up that stone," the master said, "and carry it down the mountain." Kaio hesitated but obeyed. He lifted the heavy rock onto his shoulders and began his descent. At first it was bearable, but as he walked, the weight of the stone grew heavier. His muscles burned, his breath became shallow, his legs trembled, yet he didn't stop. He held on to the rock just as he held on to his past, tightly, unwilling to let go. Step by step, he carried the burden, even as the pain became unbearable. When he finally reached the village, he collapsed, exhausted, barely able to stand. But to his surprise, Master Ruji was already there, waiting for him. The monk smiled and asked, "Why didn't you put the stone down?" Kaio, gasping for air, replied, "Because you told me to carry it." Master Ruji chuckled softly. "Ah, but I never told you how long to carry it." Kaio's eyes widened as realization struck. Without hesitation, he let the stone fall from his shoulders, and in that instant, a wave of relief washed over him. His body felt light, his mind free. Master Ruji stepped forward and placed a gentle hand on his shoulder. "You do the same with your past, Kaio. You carry your regrets, your fears, your pain, not because you must, but because you refuse to let go." Kaio looked down at his empty hands, then back at the stone. He had been carrying unnecessary weight for so long, simply because he thought he had to. That night, he sat by the river, watching the water flow. It moved effortlessly, never clinging to what had passed. It simply moved forward. He thought of the words of Albert Camus. "In the depth of winter, I finally learned that within me lay an invincible summer." Kaio took a deep breath. "I am ready to let go." And for the first time in his life, he felt truly free. Life is like a river. It keeps moving, whether we hold on to the past or not. So ask yourself, What burdens are you still carrying? Maybe it's time to put them down. Maybe it's time to be free. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring stories. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.